She picks up 4 points for her efforts.
And 313 is caught in one of those Bay Area Derby sandwiches by Team Gold skaters. It is a tasty sandwich, but it's not fun to be in.
No, that's not the kind of sandwich you want to order at Subway. All right, a track cut sending Eva Menace back to the penalty box. A grand slam for West Coast Mafia while she fixes her skate. That is some multitasking there.
That is.
And Phoenix Rising switching to the offensive, trying to pick up some more points for their jammer. Still having a little skate trouble there in the back of the pack, but she is not quitting anytime soon. Okay, maybe now. Maybe now she's gonna quit. 3 more points picked up by West Coast Mafia. Our score now stands at Bay Area Team Gold 208 and Phoenix Rising at 22 points with 27 minutes left to play in the game.
Going to start this jam with Eva Menace in the penalty box for Team Gold.
And number 618, Westward Ho with the star for Phoenix Rising.
Eva Menace out of the penalty box with some fire in her feet. She is your lead jammer.
Westward Ho still trapped in that Team Gold pack. And Eva Menace with one more scoring pass for Team Gold. A grand slam. Westward Ho with 2 to beat in the front of the pack. That is Dirty Little Trick and Steam Bun Bun. Team No Fun.
Team No Fun.
Westward Ho successfully escapes the pack. No pack is called. And that's the jam.
Got some fire action being called from the Team Gold bench to get their skaters back on the track and out of the box. Seems to be a benefit of not being in a super crazy loud venue, but the intimacy of Peralta is matched by none other venue in roller derby.
It's true. It is.
Don't you agree, folks?
Very intimate. All right, number 321, Quiet Assassin jamming for Phoenix Rising.
And number 925, Sterling Archer.
That's right, Sterling Archer, the highest point scorer for Team Gold, but also the most penalties. This time, however, she is successful. Lead jammer status going to Team Gold.
Sterling Archer through with 5 in the sky and aims to maim. Number 410 is going to take a seat in the penalty box.
Quiet Assassin finding no purchase on the inside line there. She's going to try again. Sterling Archer trying to fight off that triumvirate of Phoenix Rising skaters.
In the middle of that kerfuffle, got a star pass for Phoenix Rising, which I'm not quite sure the last time I used the word kerfuffle, but it's fun to say.
I didn't quite hear what you said, Hammer, and I thought you dropped an F-bomb there. I thought you might have done it, but you didn't do it. Nope. High five. Thanks. All right, back on the track. Number 313, West Coast Mafia for Phoenix Rising.
And number 333, Dreadzilla.
West Coast Mafia being sent to the inside by the Team Gold pack. Dirty little trick goes down on the outside.
It's like 313, West Coast Mafia is going to take a seat in the penalty box for a track cut.
Dreadzilla with cute awareness of her bench. Looking to see if she should call it off. Now track cut plagues her as well. We will have a jammer-do-si-do and a full two-minute jam. West Coast Mafia finds that line. She is clear through on her initial pass. Dreadzilla back on the track for Team Gold. Sneaks up that inside line. Ooh, and one more time for another 5 in the sky for Dreadzilla. Looks like we've got a number 7 from Phoenix Rising, and number 42 is Team Fun Bun taking a seat in the penalty box. Dirty little trick with some craziness. A low block, sending her to the penalty box, and sending West Coast Mafia to the outside. That was nice jammer defense there from West Coast Mafia. She held Dreadzilla just long enough to clear herself. So she's going to pick up some points there. 4 for her efforts. Phoenix Rising at 26. Team Gold at 246. 21 minutes left in this game. Jane Hammer.
Whoa, that's a lot of game.
It is a lot of game. And we have 3 more games today.
I can't even handle it. And you know what? Lucky for you out there in fandom land, there's going to be cold beer very soon.
Yeah, let's hear it for beer. All
Beer.
right. Also a fan.
Ah. The sweet sound of a Bay Area.
It's never too early for that. So Hammer, I'm going to be honest with you. I was not paying attention. Do we have a team timeout here? We have an official timeout. Yes, we have an official timeout. I can see it. I can see the official timeout signal being signaled.
It's very official. And Lex Pistol is officially taking the star for Team Gold. A recent transfer to Bay Area from Germany. Looks like 618 is kind of sandwiching in on her on that line.
That's right, Westward Ho taking the star one more time for Phoenix Rising. To the in, to the out. Westward Ho again with the moves. But it is Lex Pistol with the lead jammer status for Team Gold.
One thing I have noticed, it doesn't really matter how many moves you have if your wall isn't moving.
That's right. Bay Area known for their formidable defense. This team is no different. They play defense a little bit different, but it is mighty successful today. Direction of gameplay is going to send Phoenix's pivot to the box.
Oh, FYI, I lost a gold pinky ring, so if anybody finds it, I have a finger that's lonely for a pinky ring. It's gold.
We know you hear us out there in Derbylandia. Official timeout here on the track. That means we get to talk to you about Bay Area's home team championships happening in 3 weeks at the beautiful Craneway Pavilion, just down the road a bit in Richmond. That's right, on August 27th. You can catch a doubleheader. At 5 p.m., the Richmond Wrecking Bells will take on the San Francisco Sheevil Dead for 3rd place. And at 7 p.m., the championship game versus the reigning champs Berkeley Resistance and the Oakland Outlaws. Tickets are on sale at bayareaderby.com.
Number 1, April Bloodgate, is taking the star for Team Gold.
And 3, 2, 1, it's Quiet Assassin jamming for Phoenix Rising.
April Bloodgate's out, gout, and she doesn't have gout, but she is out, and she is your lead jammer.
I mean, we don't know. We just assume that she doesn't. April Bloodgate through with a grand slam. Quiet Assassin is out, but April Bloodgate controls this jam. She's going to pick up 4 more points and call it off. With 19 minutes left to play, Team Gold at 268, Phoenix Rising at 26. And Irma Gerd is going to go to the box. Fishbone. Fishbone.
Number 925, Sterling Archer with the star for Team Gold.
And that is number 618, Westward Ho, jamming for Phoenix Rising. Esteem Bun Bun and Aim Samaim recycling Westward Ho to the back of the pack, while Sterling Archer picks up lead at the front.
And you've got Dirty Little Trick as your wing woman. Definitely is helpful to keep the jammer in the pack.
Aim Samaim to the penalty box for a low block. Sterling Archer looking to her bench for guidance, calling off the jam, but that is a win for Phoenix Rising. 3 points for Team Gold, 2 squeaked out by Westward Ho for Phoenix Rising. I like seeing jammers smile. It is tough work being a jammer, so if you see somebody getting knocked around in the pack and smiling afterwards, that's always a good sign.
It is.
It's fun, right? Roller derby is fun.
It is fun. Eva Menace for Team Gold.
And 313 West Coast Mafia for Phoenix Rising.
Eva Menace is your lead jammer.
But Eva has to put on the gas, seeing West Coast Mafia hot on her tail. Tries to play jammer defense, but West Coast Mafia says, I'm having none of that. Zero jam. Team Gold at 276. Phoenix Rising at 28. 16 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game.
Dreadzilla, number 333 for Team Gold.
And someone whose number I just realized spells boob, 8008, Queen Elizabeth jamming for Phoenix Rising. Genius. Genius, folks. Queen Elizabeth sees the inside line open, but it is quickly closed by Team Gold, working as a solid unit. Dreadzilla fighting at the front of the pack, picking up lead jammer for Team Gold. Dirty Little Trick with the outside line escort. She's gonna drop back and recycle Queen Elizabeth. A high block sending Dreadzilla to the penalty box. And a direction of gameplay. Thinning the herd for Team Gold. We have a 4-on-2 pack advantage and a power jam for Phoenix Rising. They're playing passive offense there for just a minute before switching to active offense. Dirty Little Trick is not giving up. Sort of a slide tackle there in turn 2. A legal slide tackle. 4 points for Phoenix Rising. They're going to keep this party going. Queen Elizabeth hits the pack yet again.
Dreadzilla out of the box, and 5 points for Team Gold. Another 5.
Just as fast as you can say it, she's racking them up.
Is that a turkey?
That would be a turkey if we were bowling. That is 3 Grand Slams in a row for Dreadzilla and Team Gold. We have a timeout for Phoenix Rising. Our score now is 14 minutes left to play. 291 for Team Gold, 32 for Phoenix Rising.
Let's talk about that travel team boot camp.
What's going to happen at the travel team boot camp, Hammer?
Well, first of all, I don't think people realize how fun it is to skate at the Craneway. And so that's one thing. But the second part of it is the opportunity to skate with some of the best coaches and skaters in roller derby.
That's a good time, absolutely. And 2 of them are out there today looking like all business. Brawlin' Angel and Murder Monroe, of course, the illustrious coaches for Team Gold. They know things, Hammer. They know things.
They do.
And they want to share them with you on Saturday, August 27th at the Craneway Pavilion during our Bad All-Star Boot Camp. You can get more information and passes at bayareaderby.com. So what was a team timeout has turned into an official review. Maybe it was never a team timeout. Maybe it was always an official review. Pink Ranger's gonna come tell us what's up. Pink Ranger knows things.
They're looking for a low block call against Dirty in the corner on their game.
Okay. All right, so Phoenix Rising has called this official review, believing that a low block was committed against their jammer and not called, so they're trying to get that to happen. The officials are officiating, they're conferring, they're meeting at the watering hole. As zebras do.
I just got that.
So should we start this jam with everyone that is currently on the track? Quiet Assassin will be the jammer of note for Phoenix Rising. And she's going to face off against number 11, Lex Pistol for Team Gold. So that official review has come to a conclusion, and given the fact that all Bay Area blockers are on the track, I believe the no call will stand. So we'll start this with a 4-on-3 pack advantage for Team Gold. Both jammers, of course, on the track. Gretchen Vomit with some sweet offense, but lead jammer going to Quiet Assassin and Phoenix Rising. Lex Pistol still stuck in the pack there in turn 2. And she finds that outside line, takes advantage of it. But it is Quiet Assassin who is control of this jam. She's going to call it off, preventing any points being scored from Team Gold. That is a 5-0 jam for Phoenix Rising.
First jam for Bay Area with a negative differential.
41 points on the board for Phoenix Rising, 291 Team Gold. 13 minutes-ish left to play. And don't forget, folks, each of these teams has another game today. Team Gold is going to take on SFV at 5, and AZRD is going to take on Santa Cruz at 7.
April Bloodgate, number 1 from Team Gold, just took on that Phoenix Rising wall, and she is your lead jammer.
Number 313, West Coast Mafia, jamming for Phoenix Rising. But April Bloodgate threw like nothing. Grand Slam Team Gold. April Bloodgate hits the deck and calls off the jam just after picking up 4 more points. Team Gold hits the 300 mark. And Phoenix Rising at 41.
Looks like we're going to start with a 4-on-2 pack, Team Gold, with the majority vote out there.
That's right, 4-on-2 pack advantage for Team Gold. And an official timeout. Did we already talk about the after party, Hammer?
I was too busy looking at Brawlin' Angel's shoes.
They are really sparkly. They're so sparkly.
But yes, let's talk about the after party.
It's at Merchant Saloon. It's at 401 2nd Street in Oakland. We'll be there tonight after the last game. Join us for some dancing and perhaps some marlin gazing.
Perhaps. One of their claims to fame is they've been poisoning Oakland since 1916. And I think I've been poisoned there a couple times.
But why do people still go back if they're getting poisoned, Hammer?
It's the marlin.
He whispers to you. He calls your name.
All right, I think we're going to get back down to business over here in West Oakland, next to one of the world's largest piles of scrap metal.
We know how to party. All right, number 618, Westward Ho, jamming for Phoenix Rising.
Number 925, Sterling Archer, getting snuggled on that inside line right now.
They're friends. They're just getting cozy. Sterling Archer up the outside line and a quick lead jammer for Team Gold. Westward Ho fighting with the Bay Area wall. She is out. Westward Ho hits the pack. They're going to pick up some points there. 3 points for Westward Ho and Phoenix Rising. The smiliest jammer on the track. You did.
Somebody make her an award. All right. Back to business. Eva Menace, number 9, taking the line for Team Gold.
And that is 3-2-1. Quiet Assassin with the star for Phoenix Rising. Working the outside line. Kind of tiptoeing over Dirty Little Trick.
She tabletops from time to time.
It's not always jammers with the apex jump. Aim to maim there. Rushing up the inside to try and hang on to the Phoenix Rising jammer, but she's got to let her go. Eva Menace again looking to her bench, calling off the jam. Team Gold at 3:08. Phoenix Rising at 44. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in this game. Number 313, West Coast Mafia with the star for Phoenix Rising.
And Dreadzilla, number 333.
Both teams at full strength. Until a track cut is called. That's on Dreadzilla, jammer for Team Gold. Phoenix Rising has a power jam advantage. Let's see what they can do with it.
For 8-8, Goldie Knox is going to take a seat in the box.
And a track cut for West Coast Mafia. It's going to send her to the box. Once again, we'll have a jammer do-si-do. I gotta come up with a better word for that.
I think so.
Dreadzilla out of the box with a grand slam for Team Gold. Finding the inside line open.
There's that knee again. This time it was a courtesy of Illuminati taking a knee in the center of the pack.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And for Dreadzilla, it is again a hat trick of grand slams. 3 in a row for Team Gold.
Both jammers back on the track now. Dreadzilla out once again.
Phoenix Rising with just one blocker on the track, making this a bit of an endurance race.
It was almost like old school roller derby for a minute.
So we had 2 failure to reform penalties issued there at the end of the jam. 1 to the only Phoenix Rising blocker that was on the track at the time, and 1 to the rearmost Bay Area blocker in the pack.
And that brings our score to 331 Team Gold and 45 Phoenix Rising.
7 minutes, 30 seconds left to play. Lex Pistol. No one even looked at her. Up the inside line, lead jammer, Team Gold. Queen Elizabeth's jamming for Phoenix Rising. And with blockers just bleeding off to the penalty box, that jam is called. 340 for Team Gold, 45 for Phoenix Rising. Under 7 minutes left to play. And White Zombie.
White Zombie. I do recall an after party in Reno with the Sheevil Dead where I may have had to save somebody's life on stage by grabbing the mic for karaoke.
I think that was one of my favorite nights ever, Jane Hammer. That was a good time.
April.
Also having a good time is April Bloodgate. She's lead jammer for Team Gold.
Got about 6 minutes left on the game clock and a team timeout.
That's right. Phoenix Rising is going to take a timeout. Regroup for the last push here of this game.
And looks like Phoenix Rising lost number 88, Goldie Knox. She is no longer on the roster or on the bench.
So 7 trips to the penalty box, you will foul out of a game. And it seems that that is what has occurred. So we'll start this jam 3-on-3 in the pack. 1 blocker apiece for these teams in the penalty box. And 618 Westward Ho with the star for Phoenix Rising.
And 925 Sterling Archer for Team Gold.
And once again, the Team Gold sandwich taking down the jammer, and a high block sending Westward Ho to the penalty box. This will be a power jam for Sterling Archer and Team Gold. Grand slam for Sterling Archer, and 1 blocker apiece headed to the penalty box. And once again, the herd is thin. 2 more blockers being sent to the box. Sterling Archer says, I'm going to take another grand slam and call this off. Things are getting a little wild right now. Let's reset. Let's try this again.
What better way to do that when you have the opposing jammer in the box?
That's a pretty good time. That's right, Westward Ho is standing in the box, which means they have less than 10 seconds, I think. Is that how that works?
I think so.
It's been so long since I played. So Eva Menace is going to have this power start. And Westward Ho is out of the box onto the track and clear of the pack, just like that. Eva Menace in charge of this jam.
Ooh, it looks like 618 is going to head to the box for an illegal procedure. She's a jammer for Phoenix Rising.
I'd be interested in knowing what that illegal procedure was.
I want to know too. She is not smiling. They are not smiling.
Official timeout. It's official. Adamantium bringing in both coaches just to have a little chat with them real fast. Wanting to clear some things up. Got 4 minutes left to play. 3:54 for Team Gold. They're wearing white. 45 for Phoenix Rising in the black jerseys. And we have a puppy in the announcer's booth. Can we have some play-by-play on that puppy, Hammer? All right, he's licking her face. It's very cute.
Stop it right now.
That is a cute puppy.
Does anybody have a wet wipe?
There's only 4 minutes left, Hammer. You can wait. What's a little slobber amongst friends?
It was worth it. Worth it.
So anyone who licks Hammer's face for the rest of the day will have to know that she has dog slobber on her. Just a heads up. So the end of that jam did see Westward Ho going to the penalty box, but Phoenix Rising is fielding a jammer. So perhaps that penalty wasn't exactly a penalty at all.
Perhaps. Where'd they go? All right.
All right, everything is crystal clear on the track. Everybody's on the same page. And we're going to have another jam.
Number 333 Dreadzilla for Team Gold.
Facing off against number 313 West Coast Mafia for Phoenix Rising. And West Coast Mafia is out. She is lead for Phoenix Rising. Team Gold setting up that wall in the back. And a back block. Sending West Coast Mafia to the box. All of her hard work. And Dreadzilla through for 4 for Team Gold. One more scoring pass there for Dreadzilla. A full grand slam there on that pass. Aims to maim with a tiny bit of offense there, making things a little bit easier for Dreadzilla. Multiplayer block will send Mad for Gravy to the penalty box for Team Gold. That was a hit. Dreadzilla hit the deck. She is back up and trying again. Through on the inside. A high block sending Queen Elizabeth to the penalty box for Phoenix Rising. And Dreadzilla still racking up the points for Team Gold. One more grand slam. Saved by the bell. 3 more points for Dreadzilla. 1 point for Phoenix Rising there in that jam. 46 points for Phoenix Rising. 381 for Team Gold. 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock.
And Lex Pistol, number 11, taking the start for Team Gold.
3, 2, 1, Quiet Assassin. Little jammer defense, sending Lex Pistol to the outside before herself attempting to break that Team Gold wall. And it is a wall, Hammer.
It is a wall. That is why I don't play with them anymore.
Team No Fun. Dual hit us in. Manages to find herself sideways, and we have a lead jammer, Quiet Assassin, for Phoenix Rising. A forearm sending Lex Pistol to the box. Phoenix Rising with an opportunity here to pick up some points, but a back block sending her to the penalty box.
As if it wasn't enough, a 2-point jam in the end of this game. The Lex Pistol sneaking by on the inside. Close quarters for the jammers. And Queen Elizabeth is going to take a seat in the box. Looks like Lex Pistol's getting a giant hug from Monroe.
Pamba and Dual Hiddison running the show at the back of the pack. And a star pass will end this game. 4 more points picked up there at the end. 1 point picked up by Phoenix Rising. And according to the scoreboard, we have a final score. 47 points for AZRD's Phoenix Rising, 385 for Bay Area's Team Gold. Let's hear it for both these teams. Come on. First game of the day on a Saturday. It's a glorious time to be alive. And don't forget, both these teams have another game today. Team Gold will face off against San Fernando Valley at 5 o'clock. And Phoenix Rising will take on Santa Cruz at 7 o'clock, the last game of the day, right here at Peralta, Bay Area Derby headquarters. So folks, that's a wrap. We have Santa Cruz versus San Fernando Valley coming up here at 2 p.m. Just about a half an hour from now. We'll see you then.